Enter. To enter a place is to go into it.
Two guards greeted me as I entered the front door.
Steel. Steel is a strong gray metal.
The new apartment building was made with steel.
Persist. To persist means to keep doing something even when it is hard.
Even though the lesson was difficult, he persisted until he understood.
Bullet. A bullet is a small metal object that is shot out of a gun.
Bullets come in different sizes for different guns.
Affection. Affection is a feeling of liking someone or something.
Amanda has a lot of affection for her little sister, Sarah.
Sensible. A sensible person or thing is good and smart.
It was sensible for her to save some money each month.
Surface. The surface is the top layer of something.
She wiped the surface of the table.
Sled. A sled is a small vehicle used on snow.
Marvin likes to ride his sled down the hill in winter.
Drift. To drift means to be moved slowly by wind or water.
The large chunk of ice drifted in the water.
Agency. An agency is a business or service set up to act for others.
I went to a travel agency to help me arrange a flight home.
Honor. To honor is to show respect for someone or something.
Each year, we honor those who died fighting for their country.
Kid. To kid is to say something that is not true as a joke.
I am not really mad. I was kidding when I said I was angry.
Ceiling. The ceiling is the top of a room.
He painted the ceiling with a special roller.
Aboard. Someone aboard a ship or plane is in or on it.
They climbed aboard the kayak and paddled through the river.
Ash. Ash is the gray or black powder created when something is burned.
The end of his cigar was full of ashes.
Sorrow. Sorrow is a very sad feeling.
The girl felt sorrow after her best friend moved away.
Approximate. Approximate means close to an exact amount, number, or time.
My approximate height is 2 meters.
Barrel. A barrel is a round thing that you can keep liquids in.
There was an empty barrel outside the house.
Repay. To repay is to pay back or to reward someone or something.
She repaid her friend for all of his hard work with a small gift.
Confine. To confine something is to keep it in one place.
The elephant is confined to a cage in the zoo.
Memory. A memory is something you remember.
The memory of my first time in the city will always be the best.
Geography. Geography is the study of the earth, its land, weather, etc.
I had to draw a map for geography class.
Compliment. To compliment is to say a nice thing about someone or something.
Her coworker complimented her for doing a good job.
Price. The price is the amount of money needed to pay for something.
Julie is checking the price of a sweater.
Dismiss. To dismiss something is to say it is not important.
He quickly dismissed my idea about the new project.
Unique. A unique person or thing is not like others.
Her dog is unique. I've never seen one quite like it.
Adolescent. An adolescent is a young person or a teenager.
The adolescent was excited about getting a skateboard for his birthday.
Presume. To presume is to believe something is true without being certain.
Since the girl raised her hand, the teacher presumed she knew the answer.
Swift. A swift person or animal is fast.
The swift horse easily jumped over the hurdle.
Erupt. To erupt is to explode or blow apart, especially a volcano.
The volcano erupted for the first time in 10 years.
Liberty. Liberty is freedom to do what one wants.
To many people, the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom.
Length. The length of something is how long it is from one end to the other.
The length of the floor is 3 meters.
Aptitude. Aptitude is a natural ability or skill.
He has a natural aptitude for water skiing.
Privacy. Privacy is the state of being happily away from other people.
Please hang the sign on the door so we can have some privacy.
Fate. Fate is a power that causes things to happen.
Some people believe that the lines on a person's hand can tell his or her fate.
Puff. A puff is a little bit of smoke or steam.
A puff of smoke came from the burnt match.
Discuss. To discuss is to talk about something with another person.
James began to discuss his report with his teacher.
Incredible. An incredible thing is so amazing that it is hard to believe.
I have an incredible story to tell you about my vacation.
Germ. A germ is a very small living thing that can make people sick.
Germs are on everything that you touch.
Lava. Lava is the hot substance made of melted rock that comes out of volcanoes.
The red-hot lava poured from the volcano.
Satisfy. To satisfy someone means to make that person happy.
It will satisfy my teacher if I finish all my homework.
Sensation. A sensation is a feeling that people get from their senses.
Mom got a painful sensation in her head from the loud noise.
Literary. A literary person or thing is involved with literature in some way.
He worked hard to create a successful literary career.
Devil. The devil is a powerful, evil spirit in some religions.
The church promised protection from the devil.
Miserable. A miserable person is very unhappy.
He was miserable after his dog died.
Closet. A closet is a small room used to store things.
Marie has many clothes inside of her closet.
Surprised. You are surprised when something unexpected happens.
He didn't appear at all surprised when he read the article.
Pattern. A pattern is a way in which something is done or organized.
My pattern of brushing my teeth is the same as most people's.
Disturb. To disturb someone means to upset that person.
The loud noise disturbed me while I was working.
Agency. An agency is a business or service set up to act for others.
I went to a travel agency to help me arrange a flight home.
Affection. Affection is a feeling of liking someone or something.
Amanda has a lot of affection for her little sister, Sarah.
Navigate. To navigate something is to control the way it moves or goes.
She navigated the ship across the ocean.
Journalism. Journalism is the work of collecting the news to put in newspapers or on TV.
Before becoming a teacher, she worked in journalism.
Ash. Ash is the gray or black powder created when something is burned.
The end of his cigar was full of ashes.
Shortly. An action that happens shortly happens very soon.
My workday will end shortly.
March. To march means to walk at a steady pace together with others.
The soldiers marched in straight rows.
Crew. A crew is a group of workers.
My father has a crew that helps him build houses.
Straw. A straw is a thin tube that is used to suck liquid into the mouth.
I drank the orange juice through a straw.
Originate. To originate somewhere is to start there.
The idea of democracy originated in ancient Greece.
Confine. To confine something is to keep it in one place.
The elephant is confined to a cage in the zoo.
Inhabit. To inhabit means to live in a certain place.
No one inhabits the ancient city.
Enforce. To enforce means to make a person follow a rule.
Police enforce traffic laws to keep everyone safe.
Entertain. To entertain someone is to do something that they enjoy.
The clown entertained the kids at the party.
Evidence. Evidence is a fact or thing that you use to prove something.
He used the pictures as evidence that UFOs are real.
Dismiss. To dismiss something is to say it is not important.
He quickly dismissed my idea about the new project.
Remainder. The remainder of something is what is left.
He took a bite of the apple and then gave me the remainder of it.
Jury. A jury is a group of people that listen to a trial and say if someone is guilty.
The jury listened closely to the attorney before they made their decision.
Invent. To invent is to create something that never existed before.
My grandfather has invented some interesting things.
Unify. To unify means to bring people or things together.
With their good deeds, the children tried to unify the world.
Erupt. To erupt is to explode or blow apart, especially a volcano.
The volcano erupted for the first time in 10 years.
Sheriff. A sheriff is a police officer who is in charge of a large area.
It was the sheriff's job to make the city safe.
Retrieve. To retrieve something is to find it and get it back.
She retrieved her mail from the mailbox.
Skull. A skull is the hard head bone that protects the brain.
The brain is protected by the skull.
Fate. Fate is a power that causes things to happen.
Some people believe that the lines on a person's hand can tell his or her fate.
Decent. A decent person or thing is okay or good enough.
Eric did a decent job painting the fence.
Shelf. A shelf is a place on a wall where you put things.
I keep my clothes on a shelf in my closet.
Swell. To swell is to become larger and rounder.
My sister's stomach began to swell after she got pregnant.
Shallow. A shallow thing is not deep.
The kids were playing in the shallow water.
Archaeology. Archaeology is the study of the remains left by ancient societies.
He enjoyed visiting the Great Pyramids of Egypt because he loves archaeology.
Discourage. To discourage is to make someone feel less excited about something.
Mr. Perry discouraged the students from quitting school.
Lava. Lava is the hot substance made of melted rock that comes out of volcanoes.
The red-hot lava poured from the volcano.
Heart. A heart is an organ that keeps the body alive.
My heart beats fast when I am nervous.
Port. A port is a place where ships stop to load and unload things.
The ship was being loaded with materials at the port.
Slope. A slope is ground that is not flat.
The slope to the top of the mountain was very steep.
Kit. A kit is a set of all the things needed to do something.
Is there a first aid kit in your office?
Worship. To worship means to like and honor a person, thing, or religious figure.
Many people around the world worship in a church.
Scent. A scent is a smell.
Julie enjoyed the scent of the flowers.
Hut. A hut is a house made of wood, grass, or mud that has only 1 or 2 rooms.
We all went into the hut to sleep.
Navigate. To navigate something is to control the way it moves or goes.
She navigated the ship across the ocean.
Miserable. A miserable person is very unhappy.
He was miserable after his dog died.
Span. To span is to spread across an amount of time or space.
His work at the bakery has spanned 20 years.
Justice. Justice is fairness in the way that people are treated.
People turn to the court system when they are seeking justice.
Punishment. A punishment is something that one must endure for any wrongdoing.
He was given a punishment for being rude to the teacher.
Doctor. A doctor is a person who studies medicine and helps sick people.
You should go to the doctor when you are sick.
Deliberate. A deliberate action is one done on purpose, not by accident.
Bernie made a deliberate attempt to injure Andy.
Superstition. A superstition is something magical that people believe is real.
It is a superstition that Friday the 13th is an unlucky day.
Impress. To impress someone means to make that person proud or amazed.
He was able to impress the girls with his new dance.
Bitter. A bitter person feels upset or angry about something.
He was extremely bitter when his computer crashed.
Hinder. To hinder is to stop someone or something from doing something.
All the traffic hindered me from getting to work on time.
Originate. To originate somewhere is to start there.
The idea of democracy originated in ancient Greece.
Pharmacy. A pharmacy is a place where medicine is sold.
My mother sells medicine to people at the pharmacy.
Sympathy. Sympathy is a feeling of sadness for another person who feels bad.
I felt sympathy for my sister, so I got her a balloon to cheer her up.
Pill. A pill is a small object that has medicine inside.
She took a pill for her headache.
Found. To found something means to start, organize, or establish that thing.
My grandfather founded the city bank.
Thrill. A thrill is an exciting feeling.
The surfer enjoys the thrill of surfing a big wave.
Resume. To resume something means to start it again after taking a break.
I put the newspaper down to eat breakfast. Then I resumed reading.
Vibrate. To vibrate is to shake very hard.
The machine made his whole body vibrate as he broke up the ground.
Tidy. A tidy place or person is clean and in order.
Leon has always been a very tidy boy.
Remainder. The remainder of something is what is left.
He took a bite of the apple and then gave me the remainder of it.
Retrieve. To retrieve something is to find it and get it back.
She retrieved her mail from the mailbox.
Trigger. A trigger is the part of a gun that a person pulls to make it fire.
The man had his finger on the trigger of the gun.
Superior. A superior person or thing is better than another.
I think cooking outdoors is superior to cooking indoors.
Triumph. Triumph is the act or feeling of winning.
He raised the award in triumph at the end of his speech.
Wander. To wander is to walk without going to a certain place.
The boys like to wander in the woods and look at birds.
Shallow. A shallow thing is not deep.
The kids were playing in the shallow water.
Chop. To chop something means to cut it into pieces with a tool.
Mom chopped some vegetables to put into the stew.
Slice. A slice is a piece from something larger, such as a cake.
The girl enjoyed a slice of cake at her birthday party.
Basin. A basin is a large bowl for washing things. A sink is sometimes called a basin.
She filled the basin with water and washed her face.
Pirate. A pirate is a sailor who steals things from other boats.
Pirates are very scary characters.
Slope. A slope is ground that is not flat.
The slope to the top of the mountain was very steep.
Span. To span is to spread across an amount of time or space.
His work at the bakery has spanned 20 years.
Superstition. A superstition is something magical that people believe is real.
It is a superstition that Friday the 13th is an unlucky day.
Sympathy. Sympathy is a feeling of sadness for another person who feels bad.
I felt sympathy for my sister, so I got her a balloon to cheer her up.
Vibrate. To vibrate is to shake very hard.
The machine made his whole body vibrate as he broke up the ground.
Wander. To wander is to walk without going to a certain place.
The boys liked to wander in the woods and look at birds.